Ciarán, I saw a quote this morning and I thought of you as a godly man yourself. They said, God makes the hardest times for the toughest people. And it feels like that was the case again for you today.
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, the toughest roads are chosen for the right people, and we all have our own trials in life, and it doesn't make anyone better than others or my path or anyone else's, and that's the way it is. You just have to look at your own path, and it's just another story of Ciarán Clarke in a fight. Come back from a bit of adversity, even though I was controlling the fight, of course, and stuff, but just like that, just getting caught. And to be honest, like, it is great because I think it shows character, you know what I mean, and it shows I can come back from those fights, and the reason being is because of my faith, you know what I mean, and obviously down to be trained as well in SPG Ireland and stuff, but I always have faith in the Lord and myself to get. And here, lads, one thing you have to mention, I'm 7-0 in this arena in the highest circumstances of the sport, in his hometown for 7 times, in the 3 minutes sold out, or how many it is, selling every time. People that matter to me that come, and I was able to get the win, and again, coming through adversity, so thanks be to God.
Just talk us through the 2 up kicks. Obviously the first one, a legal one, knocked you down, a heavy shot, and then the second one, obviously an illegal one. What were your thoughts after both of them? Do you remember them even? There were 2 heavy shots.
Yeah, it was a mad one. I actually didn't know after the second one. I was like, what's the story here, like, you know, because he was like, hold on a second. I didn't know what was going to happen, like, as in, like, was he going to take a point or what, you know what I mean? I was just gathering my thoughts and getting myself right, you know what I mean? And I thought, like, it was just staying calm. I was like, he might come out rushing or, but like, to be honest, I knew he couldn't close the distance too fast to me anyway, because I knew he didn't want that, you know what I mean? And I surprised him by coming out of southpaw. I know I took him off guard a little bit, and it's just like that. It shows your character coming through adversity, like times like that, and that's the type of man I want to be, you know, like said Charlie Ward there, and you know, and again, like that, I wouldn't be able to, through the strength of the Lord, you know, and my support, you know.
Ciarán, obviously you spoke to the lads in the Old Triangle and you told them that this was the last fight on your contract. What's next for you now? Are you going to be trying to re-sign with Bellator? Are you going to be looking elsewhere? Obviously we don't know what's happening with the future of Bellator, but what are your thoughts immediately? Yeah, look,
I gathered a little bit of your question there, Sean, but what's next? I'm not sure. I'm going to, you know, gather myself, and to be honest with you lads, I'm actually I'm really motivated to, not that, you know, obviously this is such a big high and then you come down, but I'm actually really motivated for the future. I'm really excited because working with a nutritionist, Tristan Kennedy now, and changed everything for me. I genuinely feel like a different, I feel like a different man, you know what I mean? I'm eating more than I was a featherweight, believe it or not, and I was a small featherweight. I felt like you know, and like it's just like changing everything for me. I felt like the perfect blend of like Rocky and Ivan Drago, you know what I mean? You know, that kind of, like, I was getting me blood work done, me, you know, DEXA scans, getting me body fat on, everything was in order, get me the right nutrition down and fueling me body properly, and just learning loads about myself, and as an athlete even, you know what I mean, that I'm more of a, you know, I'd be well suited to a 5-rounder, and then you might look at Conor McGregor, or, you know, that he's that explosive guy, you know what I mean? So I learned a lot about myself, and really, really excited for the future. Who knows what it holds, but just happy to get the win and get back here in the gym, you know.
Is this possibly the best time, or the best position you could possibly be in heading into free agency potentially?
Yeah, look, it definitely is, you know. I did say that I would love to have the conversation with you after, and it is a great conversation. Lads, I'm going to be honest, nobody knows what's going on next. All here say, you know, all I know is I signed a contract in 2021 for 2 years. It's 2 years now in November. I don't know what way it's going to work. I haven't a clue. All I can say is I'm so happy to get these opportunities in 3 arenas for Bellator, and they've been so good to me. You know, I've been decided to lose, for God's sake. You know what I mean? On main cards of world champions, Olympians. You know, it just goes to show they taught me. And look, to be honest, I wouldn't be here as well for my team, John Cavan, my coach. You know, my support from Drogheda, my family, my girlfriend, everybody. You know, that's why I'm here. You know.
This one didn't get to happen at bantamweight. It was 140. Were you a bit disappointed you didn't get to actually test the weight cut down to 135?
Yeah, no, definitely, because you know, you want to make the weight. You know what I mean? You want to make it, and I was really surprised how well I'm not joking, lads. Tristan Kennedy, that man has seriously changed my life. I'm not joking. Like, he it's unbelievable, the energy and the way how I was doing it so wrong, you know what I mean? I was like I was just killing myself, like miserable, and like, you know, he just changed everything for me, you know what I mean? I'm really, really dialed in now, and everything's coming together, and thank you to him, honestly. The weight cut was easy, felt great in there. I could barely break a sweat up there, that's how great I felt. My heart rate was as low as 35 beats, you know what I mean? Like, great shape, and really looking forward to the future, you know.
Before this fight, you were training in France. After being there and training over in France, how important was that for how important was that for this fight? And I guess, what did you take from that camp?
What did I take from that? First of all, again, just seeing, you know, what a top, the elite of the elite, how he operates in Conor, and I'm so just want to say. Just like, well done, Ciarán, fist bump. Say if a lot won, you go home and draw it. You're like, yeah, you won the fight. You lose, it's like your funeral. Go back to the gym. It's like, well done, man. They all know how good I am. I know, you know. So it's just, you have to take it for what it is. It's a sport, and don't get me wrong, it is my life. But it's after the sport, it's going to be the next guy coming up, the next, you know. So that's the way it is, you know.